We heard lawyers also say it is not individuals per se.
Yes.
It's parties
Yes.
that vie for those elections, and so whoever comes,
Yes.
that's why you fly the flag of the party.
Yes.
So how does the party violate the right when the party says, well, we are the ones who actually determine who we present as our own?
Yes, but who is the party? Everybody is a member of the party, and everybody is the party, and everybody comes together to elect the leadership of the party, and that the leadership of the party then comes up with positions of the party on behalf of the members. If the only distinction between a member of a party and a non-member for the common member of the party, the floor member as we call them, is the right. It's a privilege being in the party, but it's a right that he can claim on the privilege for electing delegates. That is the only functions they do, nothing else.
Okay,
and when you deny them that means you have denied a vast majority of the party members, from exercising their rights.
Considering the injustice you consider has been meted out to you,
yes.
Well, question would be, why do you remain a member of the party?
No, you see, the PDP controls Nigeria. That is the truth. It controls Nigeria. It controls the federal government. It controls. So the chances of going out of the party and fighting injustice and make an impression, make a mark, is very difficult. But within the party, you can. It's very feasible.
Because some people will say that, some people will argue that if you already have a structure, this argument of structure and no structure, already exists as it were. For instance, if you look at, say, CPC, when General Buhari was about to contest again and he had these problems in the ANPP, he simply left the party and formed his own because he had a base, as it were, a base that would readily vote for him based on the strength of his name. The question will be, why would you want to stay in a party if you already have like a grassroots following and you're not hoping to just ride on the name of the party alone?
Yeah, but the base that you spoke, of General Buhari and so on, did the base, actually work for him 3 times that he was in the field? It didn't. So it goes beyond a structure. In fact, most people, if you ask them, tell us what structure means, in this politics, most people do not know, but they hear what structure is. It means you having people knitting, from ward level, local government, and so on. It goes up, yes, but there are only, how many of them? There are only a few there. So when you, contrast this with the large, of the ruling party, then with the machinery of the ruling party that they have, they will, unless you are you have a superstructure, so to speak, you find it, decimated on the election day. Everything boils down on the election day.
It's amazing because now that he's gone to court, seeking an ex parte motion.
Yes, which I saw. They said he got it, and then I also saw PDP saying that she will not. She will go about it.
What do you think about that?
The PDP cannot afford to do that.
Why not?
Why should they? Because this is a matter of interpreting the law.
Okay.
And the Constitution of Nigeria is very clear.
Yeah.
The responsibility of interpreting the Nigerian law lies squarely with the courts and not with the legal department of the PDP or any other political party for that matter.
Okay, but let me quote, pardon me for butting in there, the party, they put out a statement recently which they circulated, and then PDP says yesterday no court can stop it ahead of the primaries now, saying they were quoting section 87 subsection 10 of the Electoral Act 2010 as amended. It says, quote, nothing in this section shall empower the courts to stop the holding of primaries or general elections under this act pending the determination of any suit. And so they say there's no express order from the courts. Yes. And so if they're able to show or at least respond to the court's request before 22nd of November, they can go ahead with the primaries.
Well, I'm not a lawyer, but this is a simple common sense. The ex parte order as it is, as I saw it, says that they were given 72 hours, but correct me please if I'm mistaken, 72 hours to come back to the court and give reason why the plaintiff should not be granted the prayers he asked for. So it is for the party to go back to the court and meet the court and tell the court that because of this, and this, we cannot, we ask your lordship not to grant these orders, this request of his. It's the only way the party can do so. The party cannot interpret the Electoral Act and say we are going because of this. It is within the act. This clause is within the act. Therefore, we are going to do it. No, that means they are interpreting that clause in the act, and it is not for them to do. It is the court to do. What? Therefore, if it does so, if it goes ahead, then it is in contempt of court. As far as I understand contempt, and if it is really contempt, then each and every member that participates there is liable to be committed to prison.
Because yesterday it was a story that broke, and what was shocking to everyone till this very moment, you can also find it on the front pages of newspapers saying that they will go ahead, and now we have less than 24 hours. Should they go ahead? What do you think will happen?
They shouldn't go ahead, as far as I am concerned, because if they do so, then they have the legal department of the PDP has interpreted the law as it understands it, and then ask PDP to continue while there is a valid order of court. The one constitutionally responsible for this, nobody else. Well, but the good thing is that this is happening in the state of the president, and by virtue of his position, the president is also a delegate. So
he will also be required to vote.
Yeah, he can. The president is a delegate. He can go there and participate. So if the president goes, then that means the president has taken the interpretation of the PDP legal department. But if the president doesn't, then it will be seen the president has taken to the law court, the position of the law court. And if the president doesn't go, it has cut out the political value of that.
Are you not worried about the animosity court cases could create between party members? Is it not supposed to be like the relationship between a father and a son?
No, they say it's a family.
It's a family, exactly.
Yes.
When family members begin to take themselves to court, what does it say about them?
Yeah, it doesn't say well about them, but that if I'm sure most of our courts, our local courts are littered, with inheritance cases. Inheritance among the family, the family is dead. There's an inheritance problem. It is littering all our courts.
Do you think
the problem is that when you are in a family, you must do justice to everybody. Where you do not do justice to everybody, that family will obviously have problems.